I know you answered some of this last night, but just to see your team respond after, a difficult game, you said that y'all had a couple of good practices and just the way they responded last night against a team with a pretty great record.
Yeah, we're all proud of them. Like I said, it wasn't our best performance at all against LA, and to respond like we did against Minnesota on our home floor before a road trip was huge for us.
Is it hard for you to see one way or the other? I mean, I know you're very even keel, but when you play a game on national TV and it doesn't go your way, and then there's obviously a lot of blowback because of that, do you have to talk to the team about it? Or do you feel like the culture's already here and you're kind of insulated from a lot of the outside noise?
We didn't necessarily talk about the media aspect of it and some of the things that happen outside of these walls. We talked about what we can control. We were disappointed in our performance. We know that we can play with a higher competition level, higher effort, and we didn't do those things, and the game got away from us. So we addressed that more than anything else.
It's pretty common in the NBA that teams play better at home than they do on the road, but are there certain things that you want to focus on or improve upon to just play better on the road compared to what you've been doing the last couple of weeks?
For sure. Getting off to better starts, playing with the lead is important. Once again, that starts with our defense, our ability to get stops, rebound, and now we can kind of play an open floor offensively. And a sense of urgency, coming on the road, understanding that this is a business trip. And I think a big thing offensively, too, is taking care of the basketball on the road.
I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
I don't to harp on the loss to LA, but obviously Zion received a lot of criticism after that. How did you kind of see him respond after that? And then was last night just kind of a boost of confidence, a refresher for him to get his season high against the team with the best record in the league?
Yeah, I think last night was an example of his ability to respond. We all knew that we wanted to come in, and more than anything for us is responding to having a game on our home floor, knowing that we got 3 games on a road trip. And we just need a bounce back. We need to get that game out of our system. Wasn't our best. We were all disappointed, and it was good to see Z go out and dominate.
I know that in-season tournament obviously was a lot of fun for us to cover. But, I mean, that's pretty grueling. You go California, Vegas, you're back home, and now you're on the road for a week. Is it kind of hard getting used to that, or is that just kind of like par for the course?
There's always challenges in it, in the travel schedule, but this is what we're called to do. We all enjoy it. It comes with the territory, and we learn how to navigate it, get your rest, and be ready to perform at 7 o'clock.
Coach, we'll talk about Zion's 36-point performance. One of the most impressive stats to me last night was Herb Jones, 10 rebounds. When Herb's rebounding the basketball at that rate, what does that do not only for your defense but offense as well?
It does a lot for us. When our wings and guards rebound, it allows us to get out faster in the open floor. And that's one of the challenges for our group is B.I., Z, CJ, Herb, Dyson, Naji, Trey, all those guys to try to get 5+ rebounds a night. And now we can play. We're kicking the ball up to each other. It shouldn't be all Jonas and our centers. So it was great to see Herb have that type of game, especially rebounding the ball. Once again, it allows us to play faster.
If I can ask you one more question, I know obviously is kind of the even keel leader. You're above certain things and you don't kind of get into the gutter, so to say. But like, do you have a response even at home with like your wife or your family about like what people say about your team or about your players, even if it's just in private?
Not really. We can't live our lives based on what other people say. They can be right, but we have to have a level of understanding of accountability for ourselves. Once we do that, we can talk through whatever we need to talk through, but it's not really about what outside people think. It's about what we do, what we think, what we believe, our foundation. And there's going to be all kind of comments. When you win, there's going to be comments when you lose. But I want to stay with a level foundation, clear mind, coming in every day with energy and joy, and grateful that we get these opportunities, and let's attack it like that.
Thank you.
If I could just ask one more. I think last night was the second time that Zion, B.I., and CJ all had at least 20 or more. How do you kind of create that more consistently with those 3 guys?
It's a work in progress. It was great to see those guys on the floor all have 20+. We haven't had them on the floor a ton, so as we continue to learn each other, work in practice, hopefully we can get more games like that.